MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the out. So striding forward now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let her rip right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, Deke,
Drive base hit into the left center field gap. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Robert Poisson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. James will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So stepping in, Eddie James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not. Standing in, Tony Kemp. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that...
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jesus Luzardo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Max Kepler.
Skied into straightaway right. Leday is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2-1, here it is. There goes the runner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is... So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Allen is off at first with 2 away.
All right, come on now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
The Athletic. The shortstop.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
The 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is there, and he'll bring this one in. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to left. Pinder's got it for out number 3. Set down. Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Settling in now, Mitch Garver. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Kirilloff. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Heart of the...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Minnesota Twins have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Devin Smeltzer pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasker. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Luis Severino is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right.
There you go. Make the turn. Have
and
a look.
That runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Kirilloff.
Here you go. Let it fire right here.
He's running.
Run him.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Coming to the plate now, J.J. Bleday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
J.J. Bleday.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Eddie James.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Twins at the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Eddie James.
Get your pitcher, James. Let's go, big dog. Good spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of this series as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now at the plate, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Chapman has it cleanly. Rwanda Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Eddie James. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Grossman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for the A's, Robert Poisson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 0-1. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's it. The Minnesota Twins are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game.